Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to create a simple tool in SimplAI that takes any web page URL, pulls in the page content and spits out a clean summary. No coding required. Let's get started. So think of SimplAI tools like mini workflows. You give them an input and they run through few steps automatically and then hand you back exactly what you need. In our case, the input is URL and the output is a neat summary of that page. So first of all, we're gonna log into the platform. Now you can either click build a tool menu from the dashboard, or you can go to the left, click on the tools in the left hand menu and then hit create tool. So once you click on the create tool menu, these details help anyone, whether it's you, your teammate or another agent, know exactly what this tool is about. So first of all, we're going to give it a tool name. Let's give it web summarizer. And then we can choose a category. You can choose any category of your own. After creating a category, we'll put this under tutorials. And let's give a short description of what this tool is about. So I'm going to write fetches the content of a URL and generates a concise summary. So now we have a choice of what tool type this is gonna be. So we're gonna select basic tool. Advanced tool is basically for you to enable parallel workflows for enhanced efficiency, but this tool doesn't require that, so we'll stick to the basic one. So we have created a tool. Now we have to give it a structure. Now let's add an input. We have to give a variable name to the tool's inputs. So we can just write page URL, and here we can write URL of the website that needs to be scraped. So we have to write an additional input. So we have to give it an additional input which tells what is the objective of scraping. So let's add another text section, and here we'll write objective of. So this basically tells what is the main objective of this website scraping and what are the main data points we want to extract. So as you can see, the variable name of both of these are text and text1. So we can actually adjust that. Here we can write website URL, and you can also change this variable name. Let's give it objective. So now we have to ensure what steps this tool is going to follow to produce the desired output. So we'll add the user step. So there are predefined steps that SimplAI platform provides. Here we can select any step that will help us arrive to the desired output. I'm going to select web scraper here. So here we have to provide the URL to scrape the text from, but we have already defined it in the inputs menu. So here you can click on the input and select the website URL. You can also write it in double quotes, but this is a no code way to do the same. So this is a web scrape variable that we have created. We'll add another use step, which will be an LLM call. So here we will actually define a prompt that will trigger the LLM to produce the desired results. So we have defined another variable called web scrape text. Now what it does is based on the prompt that we have given. Above is the website content from website URL. Remember when we defined the website URL before? Please help summarize the website based on this objective, the objective that we defined before in this variable. Now please generate a summary and extract key information less than 400 words. Now you will observe that instead of writing a particular URL or an objective, I have taken the variables that I have defined earlier. In this way, you can actually edit these instructions, and that will automatically be edited in the variable itself. So you don't need to do it again and again. Now here we'll select a model ID. Let's go for OpenAI GPT-4 mini. So now our tool needs to return that summary back to the user or an agent. So we are going to click here to configure the output, and we're going to add output. So after clicking the add output button, we have to choose an output variable name. Let's give it the summary, and now we have to give it a value. So this is what our value is going to be, which will be the LLM call answer. Whatever answer that the LLM has generated for us, that would be the value that the user needs to get as an output. Now that curly brace expression grabs the summary field from our summarization step. and we're gonna add output here. So our web summarizer tool is officially created now. Let's test it out. We are gonna write a test value here. Let's write simpleai.ai. So this is the URL of the website. Now we will give it an objective. Extract all the necessary details about the features of the platform. Now we will run our tool. So as you can see, our tool is now executing all the steps that we have defined. So as you can see, our tool has generated a summary as required. Now any SimplAI agent or workflow can call this web summarizer tool, just pass an URL and use page summary wherever you need that summary, in emails, reports, or other automations. That's it for this tutorial. You've seen how to chain inputs, LLM steps into a handy tool. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe and drop your questions below. Happy building with SimplAI.